Aloha everyone, what's going on my dudes? Welcome to another RuneScape news coverage video. For this video we're going to talk about a delay to archaeology, unfortunately, and progress on the PvM Hub. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the video, let's go.
Jagex is the illest. What you talking about, Willis?
Alright guys, so yeah, you heard it. Sadly, there is a delay for the archaeology update. It's looking like it's not going to be coming out, or definitely not going to be coming out January. I don't have a new release date, so I'm not sure if it's going to be February or March. Probably February, but again, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe we'll find out more information in January, but that's yet to be seen. Now, the team's working really hard trying to get it done. They really want to bring it up to par with modern updates and also, push it forward. So they're taking the time to make sure they get the testing right, proper. A big portion is visual. They did say, the art perspective, the environment, that kind of thing. They felt that they weren't accomplishing their goals in that aspect if they were to launch it in January. So they're, taking that extra time, making it look nice. They want to bring it on par, if not even better than the looks of Anachronia, which is great. As unfortunate as that is, that we have to wait a little longer, but it is what it is. They do say that this extra added time does give them the opportunity to do longevity testing, which is something that they don't normally get to do with updates. And that is, playing through the content as the player would instead of using like mod tools, which does give them valuable feedback as to what it's like to play, from the player perspective. So that is good. That said, it's not all bad news that we have to wait a little bit longer for archaeology, because you got information on the PvM Hub, which is now renamed as War's Retreat as opposed to Garden of War, as to not be confused with like farming or anything like that. So War's Retreat is the new official name for the PvM Hub. That is actually getting a little bit of fast tracked and will actually be coming out before archaeology, which is good news, because if we had stayed to the original schedule where archaeology was going to come first, then you wouldn't get your boss portals until at least 99 archaeology or the release of the PvM Hub, whichever came first for you. So now you don't have to rush through the archaeology content just to get your PvM amenities. So that's going to be coming out, like I said, before archaeology. I don't have a release date, but we're going to find out more information definitely in January. Now, a couple of changes have been made to the War's Retreat since they last showed it on Game Jam. So there are now 4 portals, which is up from 3. You have your standard 2 that you can set to any boss you want for a fee, or free if you've killed that boss 100 times. There's the standard Reaper one, which will just attune to whatever your Reaper task is at the time. And then there's going to be one special one for events, things like winter weekends, or if they come out with some high scores that's happen to be running through a certain period of time, that's what the special one will be attuned to. In addition to that, they've also added 5 auras to the shop in the hub. Those 5 auras are Vampirism, Dark Magic, and the 3 Zerker auras, Berserker, Maniacal, and Reckless. That is huge news. Now, you're still going to be able to get those auras through the loyalty system, but there's just an additional way now that you can get it actually in-game through playing the game with War's Retreat, getting the new currency, the Marks of War, which is amazing here. There's actually a playable means in which you can get your hands on some of the best auras in the game, so I'm sure a lot of people are going to be happy about that. Again, they will show it off in January because some environments have been changed with the area. And that said, I do want to talk about some things that were removed or won't be available on launch. And that is the achievement section that won't be available. That's the area that you had all your pets on the pedestal and the armor stands as well. That area is not going to be making it. It could come in a later date, but not with the official launch. And also that grouping area that they showed off won't be available either, because it requires a lot of work with the grouping system to be made up to par with what they envisioned for the update. So yeah, those 2 things will not be with War's Retreat, but everything else that will show it off with the additional portal will be available on launch. And that is pretty much it for the video. Let me know what you guys think about the delay, but the trade-off with having the PvM Hub become available before the release of the new skill. It sucks that it is delayed, but I think it is a fine trade-off. Hopefully the extended time makes the wait much more worth it. We're gonna have to wait and see, and I'm gonna wrap up the video there. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed and you want to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, then hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. I am out. Aloha.